Very good morning. Myself Dr. Ruchi Gupta. Today we will discuss a topic of management skills for entrepreneurs and managing for the value creations. This topic come under the project management and entrepreneurship subject. So in the last lecture I have already discussed about the concept of entrepreneurs, who are entrepreneurs and what is enterprise and what is the mean of entrepreneurship. So I am just recall all these words and we have to come on this topic. So first of all, who are the entrepreneurs? So entrepreneurs are basically they are the persons who just want to start their business, and that persons who are having the capability of taking the risk, and the persons who want to take any type of decisions, and the persons who want to want some growth in themselves. So such type of persons can become an entrepreneurs. And the procedure that is followed by the entrepreneurs is called entrepreneurship, and the organization which is created by the entrepreneur is called enterprise. So now we come on our topic, that is entrepreneurship idea and innovation, and what type of skills are required for this for this entrepreneurship. So first of all, we have to know what is idea, and then we have to discuss the various skills for entrepreneurs to manage these idea for value creation. So first of all, the question arises when what are the challenges arises when we have to start the new business as an entrepreneurs. So these are some challenges which we have to face at the time of entrepreneurship, like money or fund is a major key factor for the business startup. Neglecting, if we have to neglect the marketing and sales, this is one of the major key factor for business failure. And funding the right people, if we have not received the fund from the right people, then also our business can become fail. Scaling up, competitor is also one of the major factor. So we have to focus in our competitors also. Otherwise we have lacking in the business. Lack of mentoring is also one key factor for business failure. Good idea but poor management, this is also one factor, because we have one very good idea and we have to execute this idea, but if the management is not strong, then we have to it is 100% surety that business may fail. And time management is also one factor. So these are various factors that we have to consider at the time of new venture startup, and when we have to cap all these factors in our mind, then our business may be succeed. So these are some reasons of failure which I have discussed some key factors, like lack of experience management. Untrained manpower is one of the major factor. If we have not provided any training to our employees and we have to start the business without training, then our business may fail. Lack of business linkage, if we have incorrect price, if we have to put some incorrect pricing, if we have not balanced with the main profit margin, then our business may fail. Short term, if we have to see our business in a very short term manner, or if we have to see some short term, if we have to focus some short term profit, then our business may also fail. Lack of good team is also one factor. And if we have to not focusing to grab the new opportunity as per the current market scenario, then the business may fail. So we have to manage some skills for entrepreneurs and for value creation. So first of all, we have idea, and we have to just innovate our idea. Now the question is how we can manage our business. What what characteristics is what is the facility that is required by the entrepreneur for run their business. So these some skills are required for the entrepreneur. So in this classification, some entrepreneurship skills is categorized into three main category: technical, personal and managerial skills, which are required for becoming a successful entrepreneurs. And the components of these skills, these are under this category, that include some time management, business planning is also a part of this managerial skill. Employee management is also a part of this managerial skill. Sales management, finance management, business management, I have discussed all these management skills in detail. So like if we have discussing about the time management, as I have already told you that time and fund, it is a major factor through which our system, our business may fail or succeed. So time management, the most valuable asset for the young entrepreneur is their time. So if we have managed the time, if an entrepreneur have a take care of so many things, and if they have managed to all the things in a limited time, then they can succeed. So as an entrepreneur, they have to take care of so many things together, and time management, it is very keep everything on track. And so if we have to manage all the things and we have to track the whole process as per the time schedule, so we can manage easily. So it is a vital to get more work done in the less amount of time. And how we can increase the productivity in our work, and how we can manage our time, how we can work as per the deadline. So it is very important for the entrepreneur. So effective time management, it allow entrepreneurs to assign some specific time slot. So once we have to start our business, so we have to divide the whole activity into a different time slot, and we have to uh, complete all these activities within this time slot, so that we can complete the work on the time. So effective time management, it allow entrepreneurs to assign the time slot to to the activities as per the importance. So we have to divide the whole task as per the priority. So this is one of the major characteristic of the entrepreneurs, that they have to assign the work as per the priority. So it is also gives an ability to participate in economic forecasting and marketing research. Now second is the major key factor which is kept in mind by the entrepreneur is the business planning. If we have to plan the business as per a proper planning, if we have to execute our business with the proper planning, then our business may, it is 100% assurity that business will be succeed. So every entrepreneur needs to develop a business plan because it is a blueprint of the actual business. So a good business plan, it consists of a single document that is divided into a different sections, that including the description of the organization, sales strategy, competitive analysis and financial data. So before starting the business, the entrepreneur they have to create a business plan about they have to execute the plans as per their business plan format. So in the business plan, they have include the various things which are used for the execution time, that is sales strategy, competitive analysis, financial data, market research, etc. So if we have to well plan, then we can execute our plans very positively. So a well planned blueprint or a project outline, it acts as a strong foundation for the success of venture. So it facilitates the entrepreneur to make their business into that is fit into the industry, and they have to identify their target market and plan to capture them. So if we have to plan and execute all the plans as per the scenario, so uh, we can always focus about in our business, and we have to capture the whole market. Now third one, that is also most important, is about to manage the employees of the business. So an entrepreneurs, or we can say, if we are talking about the successful entrepreneurs, so they have must know about that how we can manage our employees. This is very important thing to manage the business, that if we have to manage our employees, then we can easily manage our business. So the entrepreneur, it should be a good judge of characters and ability of an individual, such as hiring the right people as per their knowledge. So the entrepreneurs must have to hire a specific persons for a specific task. So if they will assign the task to a specific person, they can easily manage. So it is the main responsibility of the entrepreneur, that he is able to judge the employee uh, uh, as per their specific expertise. So a successful entrepreneur, it should be know how to motivate the employees in order to work efficiently and contribute to customer experience. So entrepreneur must be analyze the employee capability, and as per the capability of the employee, the entrepreneur will assign the work to that employee, so that they can easily handle or manage the employees efficiency. So this is one of the most important thing which is considered at the time of business startup. Customer management, this is also very important thing, because customers are the main part of the business. So if we have not focusing on the customers, and there are lots of business marketing strategies are available to acquire the customer, because we want to retain the existing customer, as well as we want to add new customer in the business. So we have to focus on these two things, retention as well as for the adding up of the new customers. So it is also important, customer management. So an entrepreneur must know how to manage the relationship with the existing customer, with a focus on creating loyalty towards his business, and this is the easiest and most effective method to increase revenue. Because if we have to just focus on the new customers, and if we have not focused on the existing customers, so we cannot increase our revenue. So this is the strategy of the entrepreneurs, that here they have to maintain a proper rate of retention, as well as the proper rate of addition of the new customer. So because both customers are valuable for the business. So entrepreneurs must have a problem solving skills, they have a communication skills, and they have a patience, which is most required thing for the business and customer, so that the customer may increase efficiently and the business grow. The business will grow as per the customer will increase. Now we come on the sales management. This is also an important factor for the business success. Selling or sales management, it is an essential skills to every entrepreneur. So marketing and sales, both are important factors through which our business can go for failure or for success. So you need to completely understand the sales activity. So if we have any idea and we want to execute our idea, so in the business we have to just execute our, not only just to execute our idea, but also we have to plan for the marketing and sales of that idea. So if our for example, if our idea is best, but if we don't have any marketing and sales strategy, so our idea cannot be exposed beyond in the market. So it is one of the most important thing that we have to focus on the marketing and sales. So selling or sale management, it is an essential skill that every entrepreneur must be a master on these activities. You need to completely understand. So for this, we have to know the various things about the sales. This helps to entrepreneur to tackle the challenges as they face in the sales management journey. So we have some basic knowledge about the sales, and we have to put best efforts for in the sales and marketing area, so that our business can be will be exposed. Now the next is the financial management. It is also one key success factor for our business. So even if business finance is handled by the accountant or the financial professionals, but it is also necessary to know about the basics of the finance, because if we have some knowledge about the finance, then we can easily manage our finance, and we can increase the profit of our for the company. So you must know the planning, organizing, directing and controlling the financial activities. So for this purpose, the companies have to generate the various financial statements in a single financial year to know about the financial status of the company. So with a good financial system, one's make decision to improve the business operations. So these are some important key factors which are required for the business. Business management, that is also important. Being a successful entrepreneur, that involves more enthusiasm and a good opportunity. Even though the understanding of essential business function, it is a prerequisite for the entrepreneur. Suppose if you want to start your own business, and then you have to know the basic concept about the selling, purchasing, human resource, operational management. It means you have either you are a technical user or a technical person, even you have a knowledge about the finance, operations, purchasing, selling, etc. Then only you can become a successful entrepreneur. So these are the part of whole business management. So being a successful entrepreneur, they involve more than enthusiasm and a good eye for the new opportunity. Thorough understanding of essential business function, that is a prerequisite for the any business scenario. So they have a complete knowledge about the management, they have a knowledge about finance, if they have a knowledge about the marketing, operational management, purchasing, selling, supply chain management and resource management, and also they have some knowledge about the public relations, then only they can handle the business. So these are some key challenges which we have to keep in mind before starting our business. So if we have to consider all these factors, then we can start our business and we can run our business successfully. So there are some challenges: keeping customer happy, managing money, etc., etc. So if they are considering all these factors are to be considered by an entrepreneur. So there are several essential skills are also required so that he can develop and to increase the entrepreneurship success. So basically these skill set, it can be broken out into three main category. One is the entrepreneurship skill, second is a technical skill, and third one is a management skill. So overall, if we have to talk about all these skills, the three main broad category is divided. The whole management skill is to broadly categorized into three main category. One is a entrepreneurship skill, second is a technical skill, and third one is a management skill. So we have to discuss all these skills in detail. So the first, so before going to cover this entrepreneurship skills, first of all we have to know what is innovation, because these are the important skills which are covered under this entrepreneurship skill: inner discipline, ability to take risk, innovative and change oriented. So if any person want to become an entrepreneur, they have some entrepreneurship skills. If the person is having the capability of taking any risk, if they are a disciplined person, if the person is innovative, they have some innovative idea and they want to execute that idea, then they become an entrepreneur. So these are come under this entrepreneurship skills. So innovation is the most important skill that is come under the entrepreneurship skill. So what is innovation? Innovation, it is basically it is the introduction of novelty in a given market to the industry, such as new product, new service, new method, new source of supply or the organization. So means we can say innovation is a complete process to, that is to be start from the idea generation, and it will complete it will complete at the time of sales and marketing of that idea, which is executed through the innovation process. So it may be in the form of the result, it may be in the form of product, the result may be in the form of service, in the form of method, it may be in the form of anything. So innovation doesn't always mean creating something new. So we cannot say that innovation means always we have to do something new. No, we can update into the existing things. That is also a part of innovation. So innovation doesn't mean that always mean creating something new. Innovators often take something that is already existing, and if they want to improve and they want to change in the existing, that is also a part of innovation. So it makes it better, to make it best for the customer. So if we have suppose if we have some existing product, and if we want to modify that product which is useful for the customer, that product is also come in the category of innovation. So innovative ideas are what will make a startup competition. So innovation is most important part of the entrepreneurship skills. So change oriented leadership, it is also come under this entrepreneurship skills. So because the world is changing so rapidly, as day by day the technology is to be changed. So if we have to not innovate new ideas, and not if we have not capable to execute these ideas as per the changing environment, so we cannot survive in the market. So this is also important thing, that changing oriented leadership is also required for the entrepreneurship. So because the world is changing so rapidly, change leadership is very essential. A change oriented leaders try to promote explorations of the new and the hidden potential in the people, things or leaders towards a better future. They may not know at outset what the future is. So means we can say that there is a requirement of change. So as per the changing environment, we have to upgrade ourselves as an entrepreneur, that only we can survive in the market. Now we come on the second category. That is technical skills, that is also required for entrepreneurship. So under this category, there are subcategory of technical skills like operations, specific for the industry, communications, research and development. This is also part of technical skills. So we have to discuss these technical skills in detail here. One is the communication skills. Communication skills is also very important skills for the entrepreneurs, because if we don't have a proper communication skills, we cannot interact with the customers, and if we have not able to interact with the customers, we cannot represent our ideas and business strategies in front of the customer. So it is very important that we have to communicate very effectively with the customers. So communication is a way to make interaction with the pupils. Communication skills will assist entrepreneurs in sharing the ideas and presence their clarity. Now R&D, it is also important skill, sub skills under the technical skills. R&D activities that companies undertake to innovate and to introduce new product and services, and there is a need of some deep knowledge about the product, then only we can upgrade our products and we can create a new product. So there is a need of some research and development. So it is often the first stage in the development process, and the goal is to typically take a new product and services to the market. So always the entrepreneurs do some R&D in their products so that they can modify and they can provide a new effective product to the customer. So R&D cycle begins with the identification and theorization and followed by the research and explorations and design and development. Now we come on the third type of skills, that is a part of management skills that is also required. So under this management skills, there is a need sub skills, that is one is planning, decision making, motivation, marketing and finance. So we have some knowledge about all these skills in the management skill, that is a part of management skill. So management skills, so one is a subcategory of management skills is a marketing skills. As I have already discussed that marketing and sales, these are important key factors to promote your business and to succeed, and it play a very vital role for the success of any business. So marketing, it is a vital process for entrepreneurs, because no venture can become established and grow without a customer market. So we have to just focus on the market, and as I have already discussed that there are number of marketing strategies are available, like we have to focus on the current market, current product. Second category is that we have to focus on the new product, current market. Third category is that we have to focus on the new market, current product, and the last category is we have to focus about the new product and new market. So these are various categories where we have to focus, and we have to improve our marketing strategies. So this is also very important part of the business, that is marketing skills. Second one is the finance. As I have already told that finance is the major key factor. If we don't have a proper funding, then even if we have an idea but we don't have any proper funding, then we cannot execute our idea and we cannot run our business in the long term basis. So finance is also required. So entrepreneurship finance is the study of value and resources allocation applied to new venture. It addresses a key question that which challenges for all the entrepreneurs, how much money can add should be raised, how we can raise the money, how what are the various sources of fund, how we can collect the fund from the sources, and how we can use that fund in the business. So these are various key factors about finance, and what is the reasonable valuation of the startup. So these are the various skills are required to become an entrepreneur. If we have all these skills, entrepreneurship skill, technical skill and management skills, then we can become a successful entrepreneur. So all these skills are equally important for the successful venture. So these are the skills. Now we have discussed about the value creation. So value creation, it is if the most successful organization understand the purpose of any business to create the value for the customer. How we can create the values for the customers or for our employees or for our investors, how we can provide some opportunity to among our customer, employees or investors. So that comes under the under value creation. So a sustainable value cannot be created for one group unless it is created all of them. So the first focus that should be creating value for the customer, but this cannot be achieved unless the right pupils are to be selected, developed and rewarded, and unless investor receive constantly attractive returns. So basically the purpose of this value creation is that how we can retain our customers, how we can retain our investors, how we can retain our employee. So the value creation, this is also one definition of value creation is that for the customer it entails making products and providing services that the customer use. So in today's economy, such value creation is based typically on the product and process. So basically these value creations are depends on the product or process. So value creation means the creating the values for the investors. First, creating the values for the investors means delivering constantly high returns on their capitals. So if our company generate the high revenues, then only we have to connect with the investors. So investors can only become a part of the company if the company is growing by generating the high revenues. So this generally requires both strong revenue growth, as I have already told you that company, if the company is generate the high revenue, then only we can retain our investors, and attractive profit margin is there, then only we can retain our investors. So in turn we can achieve only if the company delivers sustained value for the customer. So similarly with the investors, we can also retain our customers. So this is a customer and employee interest. This is shareholder interest. So it is a zero sum view. It's a line of possibility. Win-win view means what? How with this diagram we can show that how we can retain our customer as well as how we can retain our investors, and how we can increase our value creation. So in the purpose of business is the value creation. It follows that the mission of any company, it should be defined in terms of primary adding some values. And simply for example, example of one company, Honda, it should think of itself primarily as a maker and marketer of the quality automobiles. Another example is that McD, it show things of its providing meals of consistent quality throughout the world in a clean, friendly atmosphere. So these are various examples. These are various companies who retain our customers, who retain their investors, who retain their employees for providing the various opportunities in terms of money, in terms of various things. So these are the part of value creation. So with this may seems obvious that many managers and strategies that behave as day-to-day business lives. For example, like an oil company might be a hotel chain, while a national chain of automobile services centers is scored systematically. They have to capture their customers for repairs. They continuously follow their customers. They retain their existing customer, as well as they have to add a new customer, so that the company value will increases continuously, and it may growth eventually. So the conception of business lies behind these actions. Typically, it is a very narrow definition of value creation, is that to maximize the wealth of the shareholder, to maximize the wealth of the customers, as well as to maximize the wealth of the employees of the company, or to achieve short term financial goal. So these are very important things which is a part of value creation, that company will work for their customer, then company will work for the investors, as well as the company will work for their employees. So this is a very important part, that how we can retain all our customers, all our investors, and all our employees. This is very important thing. So in the value creation, some of the major items that are underline successful value creation strategies in the information economy. One is the product and process innovation. This is a very important thing which is to be considered for the value creation. Detailed real time understanding of changing needs, a well defined customer segment. This is also important. Leveraging emerging technologies in existing market. Leveraging technology or regulating changes to create a new market, means we have to do something new as per the changing environment, and creating win-win partnership with the customer, employer and supplier. As we have discussed that we provide the opportunity to investor, to customer, or to employer. So means we can say that we have to create a win-win partnership with the customer, employer and supplier. So thank you very much.